Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 7 here at Iowa under the lights. I'll tell you what, crazy race at Pensacola for the Cup Series. Just about as crazy as there. And good to see Shelton in the 0-2, which you see starting 4th there, which we'll show our starting lap in a bit. Back out there doing her thing. She's all right. And, of course, we'll talk about your previous race winner in a bit. But let's get down to your starting lineup. On the pole, Sega Keith taking the front row, high rocking up the co-owners. Trent Dunham, Kyle Keith, they'll share the front row. The Spider-Man Chevrolet for Sega Keith and the Home Depot Chevrolet. Then you got Nathan Hudson, Jessica Shelton, Alex Dreen, complete your top 5. Michael Walton starting 6th. Joshua Osborne starting 7th. Zach Rogers 8th. 9th, Jeffrey Finger, completing the top 10 is Kate Anderson. Keep in mind about Joshua Osborne. Last season, he won his 2nd career race here. Here's the rest of your starting lineup from 11th and 12th on back. And on the final row, we have Joshua Sicoli and Zach Flickinger. And we're about ready to get the command right now.
Drivers, start your engines!
As there's the command that has been given. And we're just waiting to see if everyone's going to get going. And that is the case. So we're about ready to get going here as pace cars down pit road. 38 laps of action. Green flag is out. We are underway here at Iowa. Done with a nice start right there. They made a couple of changes for this race. They increased the grip and worked on the asphalt and all. So hopefully these cars are going to run a lot better than they did yesterday for the Xfinity race. We had an interesting race. There was only one caution. And the driver who was battling for the lead at that point, taking care of things done. Dunham with a good lead right there over Nathan Hudson. Really not really known as a short track racer, but here he is up in 2nd here. Charles Sanford, I want to mention, by the way, is your previous race winner in the Cup Series. There he is. He's working his way through it. 3 wide. Not too far ahead. That's Keith Batson, Levi McIntyre, and Scott Roush. All within one another right there. Holy cow. That's very bad for Batson to be in. And eventually, Roush with the highline power move is going to get ahead of Batson and McIntyre. Nice move by the 18. However, he's still stuck on that highline. There's a driver who really needs a good run. There's on that outside line there. Cat Batson. The Adam and Eve Mustang there. Not really having a good run there is the 58. Right now scored in the top 20 and 18th. He's been involved in pretty much every wreck this season there. At least been involved in one or has been involved in some type of way of being in the rear of the field. Kyle Keith only fell back to 4th, so that's not bad for the Home Depot Chevrolet. But in the meantime, Trent Dunham still out in front on lap 6 of 38. Now, we may have pit stops come along the way, too. Not too sure. And possible battle for 2nd, Alex Drayton. Car number 14 trying to take that 2nd position away. Still all over the back bumper, but now it's kind of lost it. And now Jessica Shelton working on Kyle Keith in the 42 there. Zach Rogers, car number 6. There's a rear decklet full of Joshua Osborne right there on his bumper. Let's find your points leader, Seth Cole, which I did not even talk about the points at all. There he is. That Jeffrey Earnhardt colors car there. Last scored in the 26th position. Just trying to see if he can get around Batson and McIntyre there for position. And the previous race winner not too far behind for Seth Cole, Charles Sanford. Got a car off the pace there. I'm seeing in the rear of the field, and he started dead last. That's Zach Flickinger in the 96. You can tell that power's not going in on the 96. He may have lost a cylinder. What a tough break there for Zach Flickinger. That's not what he needed at all. His final season here. Well, he remains single file right now, and Trent Dunham, tell you what, ever since he's gotten that lead, he has not looked back. It's like these guys can't seem to figure out the pass right there. That package they have here, they're just not seeming to figure out how to pass Trent Dunham on that inside. No one's getting enough of that run, and let alone no one's been able to get enough of a run to try to pass it. It's just single file around here, and it may come down to the pit stop that really may determine this race. As you can see, like Hudson and others, they're getting enough of a run to catch up to Dunham's bumper, but they're just not able to make a move to pass. Hudson doesn't even have enough oomph just to get around the one car. And that's what I'm clearly seeing here. Just as the matter of, I mean, you could see with Hudson, he's just trying to catch up to Dunham's bumper and try to make a move. But every time he's been trying to do so, it's not really the case. And a battle for position. Osborne with the crossover on Zach Rogers. And Rogers getting a bit of a highline momentum right there coming off of turn 4. Osborne trying to get that run on the inside. Anderson trying to hold on to her position from Jeffrey Finguy in the 92. And so far, this is our best battle on the track right now. It's a battle for the 7th position. Let's see if Rogers gets that highline run, and he does. Yeah, highline looks like it's just been so strong in 4. No wonder why these cars are having trouble to pass. And Rogers will hold on to his position. Oh, and Osborne tried to get his nose back in there. Can't seem to do it. Sky Commons first car out of the top 10 and 11th in that Mopar Dodge. It's been an alright season for Commons. Though the top 10 would be nice, though, for that 17 team. I got to talk to Sky before this race. He said that, he was ready for this race at all. He said one of the tracks they were looking forward to outside of next week, open roads, was Las Vegas. They have a scheme ready for that. Las Vegas Gold Knights, of course, him and RJ and Ron Bishop, all 3 of them, they will be hometown heroes for that race weekend, which is race number 14. 7 more weeks. That'll be a fun race, too. Can't wait. Jessica Shelton tried to look underneath Kyle Keith for position. Not going to be the case. How about Michael Walden in that Ford right there, the Reese Ford? I think Rogers, you're trying to notice, he's trying to see if he can get that run on the high line to try to pass a car on the high line there. I don't know if it's possible, but he tried, though. Looking towards the rear. Yeah, that's what you're exactly seeing right here. Now look at Ron Bishop. He's trying to get that run on the inside. But then once coming off of turn 4, you can just see some cars are just getting the runs on the high line. They're just not able to pass. Although Ron just passed Cody right there. Cody got back on the high line right there. Ironic enough, that 88's trying to catch up to the 98 right there. Not a good qualifying effort for Bishop Family Racing. John Art, in the 05, you can see right there in that Target Chevrolet. He's actually trying to work with Ron Bishop so he can pass the 48 of Lamas. And Ron will clear. Guess that's the only way to pass there. You got to go in the low line. You got to get that draft. You don't get the draft, then not the case. And John Art even trying to battle Ron Bishop for position. I don't think Ron was ready at all, but interesting enough there. Look at Sicoli. Trying to go underneath Connor Meyer. Not going to be the case. John Art's still battling with Cody Lamas. And both are trying to fight. And Art. Yeah, he's not getting that run the low line. He's getting it off 2. But he didn't get it there because he's got no draft. Ron Bishop's been able to run away from that pack, and that's not allowing John Art to pass the 48 right there. See if Cody gets that run on the high line here. Well, he does a bit. Wasn't as strong as we've seen like Zach Rogers, but still, though, Art will complete the pass. Dylan Pote trying to pass Quentin Moore. Probably an interesting move there. Pote really got a good run on that low line, but he's got all the draft right there. He's been able to get that opportunity there. JT Bryant, Ember Ross, that's a battle for position. That's for 13th. JT Bryant trying to hold on, will do so. Well, Hudson really has not been getting any luck there to try to catch up to Trent Dunham. This has all been Dunham's race, and if I were Hudson, I would try to rely on Alex Drayton to try to get to the rear bumper of the 11 and hook up with Dunham. Now, I believe, yes, that is the case. If Trent Dunham were to win, this would continue the first-time winners of the season. We would not have a repeat winner yet. As we are coming to 11 laps to go at the line. Now, I'm pretty sure we will have green flag pit stops if we stay green. Again, we may. I'm not too sure. And Flickinger, you can tell, being down a cylinder, he is off the pace. That is tough luck for the 96 there. Look at Cody trying to work back on Ron Bishop right there. I'll tell you what, the two have really been battling a lot this entire race. And this time, Cody on the low line, Ron Bishop on the high line. Cody's going to get that draft. I think he's going to get that spot and just about clears the 88. Daniel Olson, your winner at Ireland. Trying to hold off Anthony McCurry right there. We'll do so. McCurry trying to go back on that low line right there. Yeah, he's definitely still got a nose there, so he's going to try one more time off turn 1. As we're at less than 10 laps to go right now, we're just looking at the best battles we can. And McCurry did not get a good entry right there. And Olson going to hold on to his position. Seth Cole, Charles Sanford, Phil Parker. Look at Seth trying to go on the high line to pass Charles Sanford. Man, who got that one? That was Seth at the line. But now Charles, oh, never mind. I thought Charles was going to get a run on the low line. Not quite the case. Seth Cole working on that high line. Batson really working the low line right there, as you're seeing. And Dunham has opened a big gap on Nathan Hudson. Sanford still trying to battle with Seth Cole right there. And, oh, driver's coming down pit road. Here we go. Green flag pit stops. Dunham is going to surrender the lead. And Nathan Hudson out in front. Here we go. Our one and only pit stop of the night. Nathan Hudson making the indication. Who's going to stay out this time? I don't see anyone staying out. Oh, Zachary Fitzwater. Oh, and a car smashed each other pit road. It was a bit of a checkup. And Quentin Moore's got some front end damage. Oh, man. Tough break for Quentin Moore. Now those drivers coming off pit road. Now Fitzwater's the only one that stayed out of the entire field. So now he should come on down this time by. And that is indeed the case. He got around Spillman the 24. Didn't want to deal with a mix-up of some sort. Sky Commons, leader of his pit stops. We had 3 different groups come on in. There's Dunham. Getting around. Oh, look at this. Nathan Hudson got a better pit stop than Trent Dunham. How about that? Jessica Sheldon with a nice pit stop, too, in the Mountain Dew Baja Blast Chevrolet. And Drayton trying to get that 3rd spot from Sheldon. Let's see if Fitzwater, as Joshua Sicoli's on down. Where is the 59? Coming off pit road. I believe, yeah, he did not get ahead of the leaders. Yep, that is the case. Nathan Hudson, the new leader, with 3 laps to go. And Dunham, he is not going to let that lead slip away, because here comes the Marvel Spider-Man PS4 Chevrolet for Sega Keith. Led a majority of the race. I guess Hudson had a much better pit stop, and Hudson looking for his 2nd career win in the NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series. 2 laps to go. Well, Hudson knew they had to rely on the green flag pit stop, and what a job by the T-Mobile Toyota. As coming off the final turns, they're going to see the white flag here for HRT. 1 lap to go for Nathan Hudson in car number 11. Dunham starting to slip back from the 11's grips. I don't even think Dunham's going to have a shot on Hudson. Hudson timed his move perfectly. Look at Sky Commons cracking his way in the top 10. Olsen as well. But coming off of turn 3 and turn number 4, Nathan Hudson's going to do it. Checker flag. Hudson wins at Iowa and has captured his 2nd career victory of the NRSL. Just like that, the 2-car stable and the UK's very own Nathan Hudson will capture that win right there. Again, only the 3rd ever British driver in NRSL history to capture a win. I believe Hudson is now also the 2nd of the 3 British drivers to win more than 1 race of his career now. So a congratulations to Nathan Hudson on a job well done. Let's get your top 10 results here. Hudson will take the win. Dunham, he led a majority of the race, but will come away 2nd. So good news for Dunham. He's going to get the most points out of all because he got the points for leading a lap and the points for leading the most laps too. Jessica Shelton will come away 3rd. Alex Drayton 4th. Michael Walton 5th. Sky Commons, what a pit stop he had. He'll come away 6th. Kyle Keith fell back to 7th. Zach Rogers went to 8th. Daniel Olsen and Clint Spillman, they completed the top 10. They jumped up into those respective spots. That is it from there. And then the rest of the results there. Osborne came away 11th. McIntyre 12th. Anderson 13th. Franti 14th. Bryant 15th. Poteet 16th. Benjamin Miles 17th. Anthony McCurry 18th. Jeffrey Finguy 19th. Clean the top 20. Zachary Fitzwater. And here are the rest of the results that are shown here. And Sicoli and Flickinger had no fuel in their cars. Something must have happened to their fuel cell. It's a rough night for Zach Flickinger altogether. He'll come away dead last regardless, and Sicoli 41st. Tough break for both of those drivers right there. So it's 40 cars finished on the lead lap, and Quentin Moore, of course, had his damage, and that really didn't help at all. Well, thank you guys for watching. If you like, to be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts, subscribe to be part of the NRSL by hitting that subscribe button, and then we will see you guys later for race number 8, which will be over at Open Roads. Till then, goodbye, everybody. Here come the points.